Welcome to the Elder Scrolls Online High Isle, where there's some very strange goings on and a new card game that's sweeping the nation. Yes, you really did just see a man turn into a cow. But that's not all, they turn into sheep as well. As I said, there's some very strange happenings going on in High Isle, but there are a ton of new quests and features and some beautiful new scenery. Although this is like England, it's beautiful but seems to always be raining. Now that's not all in High Isle, and we'll come on to that in just a second, but just so that you can see what's going on here, you can see that we are running at a capped 60 frames per second, and that's because I've turned on VSync. You see the rest of the settings here with everything turned on high pretty much, FSR off, and pretty much everything else on the high default setting. Now you may also have noticed a little bit of stutter as we were playing there. Turns out this is extremely simple to fix. All we have to do is when we're playing, make sure that the launcher is not running in the background, and thanks to the new close window feature we can just bring up the Steam menu, select the launcher window and hit X to close that launcher window. Once that's closed, that stutter disappears. You can see I'm also using the default controller layout for the Elder Scrolls Online on Steam Deck. Now that stutter's gone with the VSync on, 60 frames per second is pretty much solid. And you can just see how good this game looks and plays on Steam Deck. Even with all the effects popping off, although it does dip a couple of frames under 60, it still looks and feels absolutely fantastic with that frame time under 20 milliseconds, sticking around the 17 mark most of the time. It really does feel super smooth, and even stop to have a look at some randoms and check out a bit of the tower behind us, taking in a moment to just soak in the graphics of this game, although my character and familiars are not exactly the best looking. So what's this new card game sweeping the nation? Now, a word of warning, this game is neither simple or quick. This particular game, which I have sped through in sections, actually took over 25 minutes. So if you are going to get into Tribute, which is the card game that's introduced as part of High Isle, then you are going to need to put some time aside, as these games can run very long. Now I would go through the rules and what the aim of the game here is, except I'm still not 100% on this. All I know is that your middle number needs to be higher than the opponent's by the end of the match. Only kidding, I do understand most of it, but it is a very complicated game, and if you do want to dive into it, then the walkthrough and the tutorial that starts this off is well required. Don't skip through any of that, otherwise you really will not have a clue what's going on. I did eventually win this one, 45-39, so it is well worth having a go. This is not really a quick game inside the game, it really is like a full card game tournament going on. So you will spend a lot of time in Tribute if you want to play that game. It is quite addictive if you can get it into the card game, but as I said, each match does take a while, so make sure you put some time aside for that. Overall though, some of the new monsters and some of the scenery here on High Isle is absolutely gorgeous. A huge shout out to Zenimax Online for providing a key so that we could cover this one. And if you are looking to be able to play on Steam Deck, check out the guide in the description below of actually how to get this set up and running. I'll leave you with a bit more of the gameplay both outside and in one of the new crypts, so you can get a good feel for the game and High Isle overall. Let us know in the comments below if you are going to be diving into the Elder Scrolls Online, and maybe even drop down your username and we could party up and play. Thanks for watching and enjoy the rest of the video.
We can't allow the general to stop us. it came to that. But well thought, my friend. Let's speak outside.